Moser finishing up his instructions going into the second half. But the Sooners started out 10-0 for the first time since the 2015-16 season. And the lone loss, North Carolina. North Carolina with the loss, and Oklahoma this season within 5 with 2.5 to go. They didn't feel like they played their game. How do you feel they played in the first half so far tonight?
I think they were a little rusty, and I certainly don't want to take anything away from Central Arkansas because they played with a tremendous amount of confidence and played well. But you know, we weren't making an excuse. But you come off of Christmas break, and they've been playing so well, and then there's the timing's off a little bit. I would expect the second half for them, particularly on this end of the floor, John, to have a little more vigor and be able to just get Central Arkansas in the half court. Use that strength of their D to extend them out and not be able to move the ball well or as well as they did the first half.
So the Bears have the ball to open up the second half, and we have a whistle. The ball goes the other way.
And one of the things I felt like Central Arkansas was able to stay away from for the most part was allowing Oklahoma to get out and run off of turnovers and finish in transition. Oklahoma only had 7 points off of the 6 Central Arkansas turnovers in that first half.
Oklahoma with 12 on the shot clock. Collins short. And a rebound for Godwin and a foul.
Yeah, he's going to get Godwin right there. 2 hands in the back, yeah.
Down by 8. Johannes Kiersabu, number 4 at the point. Daugherty. Eaton low for Kiersabu, who's short. Godwin with the rebound. Collin directing traffic, switching hands with a dribble. And the roll, and he couldn't finish. Godwin, he was open but couldn't get the ball down. That's a 3 ball. Olowokere has 11.
There's a lower carry on the block with the great hands defensively, and then backs it up with the 3-point shot.
And off the glass, Owe. He has 9 points.
He's so strong, physical. Talked about his ability once he turns the corner. It's probably not going to stop him from getting to the cup.
Edom off the glass. He has 7. And I think Anthony Boone feels like he got what he wanted out of his team in the first 20 minutes.
Hey, I'll tell you what, on the road against a very good ball club, and they played with great confidence. They're short-handed. A lot of key parts not available right now. Absolutely, he's got to feel great.
Oklahoma's able to keep the ball in the front court, and a foul is called against Kiersabu. That's his 3rd. And that comes with 17:52 left in the second half.
Yeah, that's big. Multiple reasons.
They're short-handed anyway, without Cato and without Sofield.
And then he's your point guard, who's played very well, had an excellent first half.
And a happy birthday to Daniel Sofield, turning 23 today, but they're trying to watch his playing time with the sore knee coming off knee surgery. And off the Oklahoma miss. Olowokere in the front court. Anderson at the point. He scored 3 in the first half. Eight on the shot clock. Edom with the hook.
Tell you what now, they have come out the second half with the same type of confidence they began the game with.
And now it's 52-49, Oklahoma with the lead on the ball.
We prepared coming into this game, and as I watched Central Arkansas, especially with all the pieces that are missing, I was wondering how they were going to be able to score tonight. And they absolutely have been more than efficient.
On the drive. Otega Owe has 11.
And so smooth. Does such a much better job this year when he drives it, not getting into tough spots. Great finish right there.
Anderson, a downtown three off the back iron. And the ball goes to Oklahoma. He shot that from the parking lot.
Well, he's got tremendous confidence. You mentioned he only had 3 points in the first half. Now think about that. You felt like he was going to absolutely have to come in and have a big game offensively. A lot of pressure on a true freshman, but he hasn't had to do that.
1 for 7.
Stepping up.
He's 1 for 7 from the field, 1 out of 6 behind the arc. And reached there by Hughley. And in a scramble for the ball, the turnover. Daugherty. And he is fouled. The foul on McCollum, his first.
A little bit of a broken foot. Look at that burst right there by Daugherty right there. In between both Uzan and McCollum. Creates body-to-body contact.
Here's Sabu to Daugherty. And Daugherty off the glass is fouled. He'll shoot 2. He'll take it away with his first foul. 3 fouls on Oklahoma to 1 for Central Arkansas in the second half.
Another strong drive right here. I know Anthony Boone loves his offensive potential. You look back on November 25th against Eastern Michigan, he had 24 points. Been very productive in terms of scoring when he's been in ball games.
11 points against Western Illinois, playing 11 minutes their last game. And he scored a field goal and 2 free throws in this one.
Well, once again, they're taking it right at Oklahoma. Not intimidated in the least.
Away to the corner. And the shot for 3 rims out. Darhart with the miss. Anderson looking for Guy King out high. Javion Guy King. Aloha carry. And here's Darhart the other way for Oklahoma now. Hughley for 3. Off the back iron, and the rebound there for Caleb Carr. Guy King on the outside. Daugherty took the bump. Couldn't score it, but the follow is good with Carr crashing aboard.
How about the freshman in Carr right there, who's getting more minutes tonight because of the shortened roster. Played about 6 minutes the first half. And great hands, great touch on that offensive rebound.
Came into this game averaging 4.5 minutes a game, and with the spin move beautifully done, 13 for Ole. Excuse me, McCollum with the bucket. He has 20 now. That's his season high. Out of bounds, and it goes the other way to Oklahoma. Let's go back to Javion McCollum, who had 18 in the first half, and watch this one.
Space, feel, explosive score in Javion McCollum.
From growing up with the Tuttle Tigers to playing with the Sooners, my whole life has been about teamwork. But the team I'm most proud of is the one at Air Comfort Solutions. In the last 15 years, the ACS team has helped hundreds of thousands of families and businesses stay comfortable. I know something about winning teams, and when you call ACS, you've made the winning call.
Welcome to the one and only Oklahoma, where world-class scholars and scientists are connecting to protect the one world, one planet that connects us all. Rhodes Scholars? Check. Largest research engine in the state? Check. The next generation realizing a new American dream? Okay. Actually, it's better than okay. It's OKLAHOMA. It's the one university where one OU family makes up the one and only Oklahoma.
Ready, set, 12 days, 10 venues, 1 van. Client presentation starting in 4 minutes. Living your best midlife. midlife crisis. Rerouting. There's go in everything you do. That's why Phillips 66 is there to fuel all the ways you go, go, go.
The Showplace Theater is the best place for live music.
And with some of the best acts around, like Pete Davidson, December 3rd.
I had a rolling school bag for 4 years. I looked like I was waiting for a flight for like 4 years.
Lee Bryce, December 15th. Ron White, December 30th.
I don't have a high school diploma. I'm smart, but you can't prove it on paper.
And Midland, December 31st.
Riverwind, the Metro's best casino experience.
Experience the Trails Golf Club, Norman's premier private club. Play our beautiful 18-hole championship course with practice facilities, Bermuda fairways, and well-maintained bent grass putting surfaces. Our members enjoy social events and activities for the whole family, including active men's and women's golf associations and junior golf programs. Shop major brands like Titleist, Ping, Callaway, and FootJoy in our pro shop. Become a member of Norman's best golf club today, the Trails, where members become family.
Back in Norman, where Otega Oweh continues his efficient production for the Oklahoma Sooners. Notice everything at the rim for Oweh. Uses his body to create angles, his strength to not allow you to veer him off. 5 of 8 from the floor, John, 11 points. And that is why he's one of the most efficient scorers in the country. Shot selection. The guy has played smart basketball all season long.
11th in the nation, shooting 66% from the field. But out of the top 30 in the nation in field goal percentage, he's the only one under 6'7", as he's listed at 6'5". So he's playing up there with the big guys.
This play's so smart. A much more efficient, better shooter, but he doesn't settle for the 3. In fact, he's not taking one here tonight.
Hughley, Darthard, got a 3 ball. His first field goal of the game.
Great inside-out action right there. Again, there's Hughley. Those soft hands, catches it, good vision. And Darthard moved just enough to create that window to provide an open opportunity.
And Anderson on the turnaround with the miss. Darthard, by the way, has passed 1,000 points with that 3 ball. 1,001 career points for Lattre. Played at Utah Valley before coming to Oklahoma.
Yeah, one of those true 3-and-D players, all whacked defensively a year ago.
Suarez with the good catch inside, and then he's tied up.
Let's go back to that 3 where you get the inside touch to Hughley. He goes back to the basket, and then Darthard relocated, and that provided that window for the connection between Hughley and Darthard. That's good basketball.
So Oklahoma will inbound with the possession arrow favoring the Sooners on the hill ball. Uzan inbound. Darthard takes the inbounds pass. Shoots over Edom.
Nice right there. You see that a lot with shooters. You get one to go down, and you get that feel. Nice little mid-range right there.
That wasn't behind the arc. Looking for the handoff inside. Edom was blocked off, and Uzan scores on the layup. On the run out, the Sooners score. That's his first field goal.
John, Darthard right there. That goes back to the defense. It's not just on the ball, but away from the ball. Rotating over to take away that habit pass.
There's your defense. Hughley dunking it. 7 for Hughley. And a timeout at Lloyd Noble Center with 12:39 left in the second half. Defense to offense right here.
That's right. Porter Moser constantly talking about DCO, defense creating offense. That's back-to-back plays from Oklahoma, capturing momentum, causing a Central Arkansas timeout. And watch this defensive rotation by zero. Latrey Darthard for Oklahoma. The drive forces Hughley to go over and help. And Darthard does exactly what you do. You rotate, you get inside that big, and you basically take away that habit pass. So the intelligence and experience of Darthard understanding that allows Oklahoma to get an easy opportunity on the offensive end. And now, what was a 1-point game, Oklahoma on an 11-0 run has the best separation they've had all night, John.
Good defense by Darthard, but I like the way he ran the floor after he was able to get the ball up the court and put Oklahoma ahead 65-53. Full court pressure on the Bears. Johannes Kiersipou, number 4.
And that's, really, that's a microcosm of this team defensively. Oklahoma has been really good on the ball. I think a lot of people, that's what they first think of defensively. But their rotations are really good as well.
And Daugherty, through contact, Daugherty has scored 6 points. Still have a chance for a 7th.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Daugherty has driven with strength all night. And that's what you have to do when you play a team that has length, physical presence, some athleticism on the perimeter. He has not backed down from Oklahoma defensively.
And there's John Hughley with the rebound. Let's use that to the front court. Uzan from the three-point line. Hughley, good hands inside, 8 on the shot clock. And Hughley throws it away. Kiersipou steps in front of the pass.
Yeah, notice how when the ball went inside to Hughley, a lot of standing on the perimeter by Oklahoma.
3-point attempt, no good that time for a low carry. On the other end, Uzan. Soares, count it. His first field goal.
Nice little catch and shoot right there from Soares. No hesitation on that one.
Kiersipou and over carry on the outside. Daugherty. And disruption there by the Sooners, and with the contact, foul is called, and that was on Daugherty.
Well, there's Soares right there with the 3, an elite defender and rebounder. That's gravy when he knocks those down offensively.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance.
Here at Mathis Home.
We have 11:04 to play in the second half with Oklahoma leading 68-55. Monmouth is coming up Sunday here at Lloyd Noble Center, but then it's off to the Big 12 on the 6th of January. And you see the ranked teams out of the Big 12, but the Sooners right there near the middle at number 12 in the country. And you have Houston, one of 3 undefeated teams along with James Madison and Ole Miss, all at 12-0.
Nothing new, nothing has changed. Here's Big 12 openers, January 6th, which is right around the corner, John, as you well know. But this league has been so good for so long. And 6 teams in the top 20 in the net, 8 in the top 50 of the net as we close out basically the final week of non-conference. So I don't know if I would like to coach in this league, but the one good thing is pretty much any win is a very good resume building win.
A 3 ball for number 3, Ole. And that's Ortega's first 3-point field goal, giving him 14 for the game.
And that's 11 of 15 now from 3-point range on the year. And what I love about him, I mean, he's shooting it great from there, but he just takes good ones. And he keeps you honest. That, making one of those every once in a while, John, makes you have to creep up on him, which allows him to get space to drive it.
Good hands. Great footwork by the Sooners on defense. And Soares walking the tightrope on the sideline. That rattles in and out for him. Soares goes for the loose ball, and it's out of bounds. The ball belongs to Central Arkansas. And back in the lineup for the Sooners, Latrey Darhart. I love the movement on defense, the way they're moving their feet, the live hands, the intensity. That's what Porter Moser wants to see.
And I think it's picked up here in this stretch, and that's why you have the run that they're going on.
And the basket goes for Daugherty.
And he's tough, isn't he?
He is. He drew the contact, no whistle, but he got the basket. Oh, wait. Left and right, just lost the grip on the ball. Anderson. Pierre Sapu in the front court. Pierre Sapu playing with 3 fouls. Here's Daugherty. And that rolls in for him.
Well, I have a little bullet point on Daugherty, and it says he has offensive potential. I think I need to erase that and say he's an explosive offensive player.
Inside for Godwin, and that's broken up by J.B. Young-Guy King. Anderson is blocked, and a foul call. As the Sooners were able to get back on transition. But Oweh is whistled for the foul.
Yes, John. Anthony Boone has to be really pleased with this ball club. I mean, they continue to fight and claw with Oklahoma, forcing a turnover right there. And Anderson an opportunity to go to the line. So Oklahoma still not able to completely put away Central Arkansas.
Anderson 1 for 8 from the field and 1 for 6 behind the arc. Shoots his first free throw on the night right here. And he shoots 81% from the line.
Anderson comes from good stock. His mom, Sheila, a 3-time All-SEC player at Tennessee, playing for the legendary Pat Summitt. I think she won 1 or 2 national titles there as well at Tennessee.
He logged 38 minutes against Western Illinois. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Line drive rebound there for J.V. McCollum. It's a 10-point game. McCollum. And that hit the back of the rim. Pierre Sapu in the front court now for Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas came into this game 3-10. And out of bounds. Pierre Sapu stepped on the inline. Caleb Carr comes back in for Central Arkansas with Edom taking a break.
Now the turnover by Pierre Sapu right there, but they being Central Arkansas, they have been committed when they've had an angle. Their entire team has been driving it with strength. It's been impressive.
14 turnovers for Central Arkansas, and there's the 8th turnover for the Sooners tonight. Pierre Sapu with the lob and off the fingertips. Daugherty couldn't bring it in.
A little sloppy exchange by both ball clubs here the last couple of possessions.
And Oklahoma will get into the half-court offense on Oweh's pass into J.B. McCollum. Hughley, Uzan on the outside. Darhart. Oweh with the left hand, too strong off the glass. And there's Tucker Anderson. Anderson running the floor. And the 3 for Pierre Sapu. He has 14. And it's 71-64 Oklahoma. And a technical foul has been called on Porter Moser.
Well, Central Arkansas, John, not going away. Full within 7 with Pierre Sapu's 3 right there.
It's a beautiful morning.
We're going to have someone at the free throw line now for Central Arkansas. Porter Moser going over saying something to Michael Roberts.
Well, Coach Moser came out on the floor quite a bit and said something. Amy Bonner was in the area. And I know he didn't love the previous possession. He felt like when Owe drove it, remember when he missed with that left hand that he got hit. But my guess, John, is that was really more about his own ball club not being as sharp as he certainly would like them to be.
And Kiersapou hits both technical free throws, giving him 16 points. Now it's Oklahoma's ball. (71-66) Oklahoma with 7:44 and counting. McCollum has had a good night.
Uzan has been quiet out front for the most part here tonight.
And Uzan in the lane. Hughley stepping up with 7 on the shot clock, and he's fouling the drive. Carr going up for the block. Hughley saw the opening, and Carr committed his 3rd foul.
The smile from Hughley right there. You know, the big fella's a lot more nimble than you would think. He was passing up to 3 on the closeout by Carr. Good drive right there.
And he got the step inside Carr. Carr committed his 3rd foul.
Just always worry sometimes when those big guys drive it like that and leave their feet. And when they land and
there's the touch I'm talking about on free throws for Hughley. An 82% shooter, looking for his 9th point.
And, you know, we talked about it earlier, John, but with Soares and Darthard on the perimeter and then Hughley in the interior coming off the bench, and these guys all have tremendous experience. They've had a high level of success at this level. But Hughley gives you somebody, if you're Oklahoma, that you legitimately can throw it into and other teams have to respect. And he obviously can knock down that 3-point shot. But the best part of him is that you can play through him in that low post area.
And free throws like that late in the game in the Big 12, oh, those could come in handy. Anderson on the outside. Kiersapou with 6 on the shot clock. Anderson on the drive, and he can't score. Ran into resistance, Hughley there for the rebound. McCollum. Hughley shooting for 3. And that rolls off, and the tip is stuck. Active hands there by Jalen Moore. And set for Arkansas as the possession arrow.
Well, there's the drive by Tucker Anderson. That's actually really good defense. At first glance, I thought it might have been a foul, but he went straight up and down, and then right there, the ball gets stuck. That's hard to do. You know, his whole game, as I watch Central Arkansas, I'm thinking, okay, they have to be thinking, or Anthony Boone does, if we can just get to the next 4-minute segment, survive and hang around. Next 4-minute segment. And right now, what they'd like to do is be within a couple possessions at that under 4.
Edom against Hughley. Hughley made him over the shot. And the rebound belongs to Jalen Moore of the Sooners. 6:20 and counting. 20 points tonight for McCollum. He also scored 20 against Arkansas. Darthard. Slapped out. Moore takes the pass back from McCollum and is fouled on the drive by Javion Guy King.
Now watch this defensive possession for Oklahoma. This is for Oklahoma. Everything's down, everything's in front. Legal guarding position, make everything go over the top. That's much better right there for Porter Moser's ball club.
Morris 3 out of 3 from the line tonight. He's shooting 77%. Moore made his 11th start. Didn't play against Mississippi Valley State. 2 free throws there. Double figures for him as he averages 8-3 a game. He's at 10 now. 6 minutes to go. Here's Kiersapou in the front court. And a foul.
I think he'll get a kick right there, reset it to 20.
That's it. Just a kick ball. 20 on the shot clock, and Central Arkansas will inbound, down 75-66.
And traditionally this season, Oklahoma has closed out games defensively very, very well.
Short on the 3 attempt by Tucker Anderson. Yearsapu, long on his attempt. He'll take it all away. He'll bring it up to 4 now for the Sooners with 5.5 to go. Here's steal by Yearsapu. Collum. 12 on the shot clock. Owe is fouled. Owe and McCollum are so quick to the lane and the basket.
Yeah, explosive first steps. But those guys especially. You know, Owe, Porter Moser was saying today, with the slight change in the block charge, it basically means when you officiate, err on the side of the offensive play, right? Porter Moses felt like he's really taking advantage of that. So he gets any kind of angle with that explosive step that you alluded to, that strength. He's finding himself, we talked about his efficiency scoring at 66% from the floor, but getting to the foul line has been huge. And you look back to that North Carolina game, he scores 23 points on 10 field goal attempts. You could do that without shooting the 3 or making very many threes when you go to the line 11 times.
And Owe is 3 for 6 from the line in this game. He scored a total of 16. 77-66 Oklahoma. Anderson can't shoot over Owe. Here's Yearsapu out to Anderson. And that's off the glass for Edom. Edom has 11.
Nice play by Anderson right there. Gets a little bit of a broken floor. Makes a nice little pass.
Collum. Low. Good catch there by Gavin, who banded out to Moore, who scores on the drive. Moore has 12.
That's what happens when you get the ball into the heart of the defense. Good things typically happen.
A low carry with the miss. Goblin running the floor was fouled as he got into the lane.
Couple buckets from each ball club here. The one from Anderson. Nice drive right there. Draw help, little dump down, and then again, you get the touch inside to Godwin, and Godwin sees the floor well, and then the athleticism by Moore to get the angle to the rim.
Godwin with 12 points tonight. He's 6 out of 7 from the free throw line, and has contributed 5 rebounds.
6th game of the year where Godwin has scored in double figures.
Daugherty put off by Darthart. Darthart with the rebound. 4 minutes to go. And more in the corner. Goblin with the right hand scores. Give him 14.
A nice job of Godwin taking his time, feeling that defender. Good to see him go over that left shoulder.
Johannes Yearsapu. The ball goes out of bounds, and we'll take the timeout with 3:29 left in this game. As the Sooners are looking for their 11th win of the year, they lead 82-68 over Central Arkansas.
You feel comfortable, like we can play okay and win this game, or we can play a little above average and win this game. So it is right around the corner for Oklahoma and the rest of the Big 12.
The only school in the Big 12 under break even through non-conference plays, West Virginia at 5-7. Oklahoma State's just ahead of West Virginia at 6-5. And then 8 wins for UCF, building up to 12 victories for Houston at the top. Oklahoma with the ball. Under 3.5 to go in this one. Godwin on the outside, and McCollum is double team, leaving Moore open. 10 on the shot clock. Dart hard. And he funneled that one in. 8 points all in the second half for Trey Darthard.
Yeah, no touch in the paint, but I'll tell you what was different. You know, the movement, the ball movement, and the bodies were much more crisp right there. It's amazing how that will get you in rhythm as a shooter.
And the lay-in with Edom as he got the step to the end line, giving him 13.
Great cut right there. Edom just really brings tremendous energy to this basketball team, and he has really battled the bigs for Oklahoma from start to finish.
Godwin, Darthard's open at the three-point line, but short. A little carry to the front court for Anderson, who scored after the bounce. 6 for Tucker Anderson. Moore on the other end, and an offensive foul. Yearsapu was set. And Moore with his second foul.
Again, tell you what, UCA will not go away. There's the cut by Edom right there. Godwin is trailing. A nice little kind of a step-through move in a broken force situation for Anderson. And by the way, an excellent defensive play that last possession, John, by Yearsapu.
Here is goaltending on the drive by Edom. Edom has 15, equaling a season high at Southeast Missouri, November 20th.
Look how high he got up there. I mean, his hand is in between the square almost and the top of the backboard.
And we have 1:49 to go in the second half, with the officials discussing something at midcourt. And they are reviewing for goaltending. Rick Crawford over along with Michael Roberts, taking a look at the video.
We're going to get another look at it here ourselves, but whether it's goaltending or not, this is tremendous athleticism, and the question is, he catches it before it hits the glass.
I thought the ball was touching the glass once Moore got his hand on the ball, but he hit the ball before it hit the glass.
John, look where his head is. And his eyes are almost level with the rim.
You have to admire that, don't you? If you're Moore over there watching that play.
Obviously cannot relate.
But he's saying that's not goaltending.
In any shape or form.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that.
With a hand above the square.
We talked about Moore. What Porter Moser wants out of him is just tremendous energy, and not necessarily a scorer, but you watch, you'll have 2 or 3 games within conference where, you know, he has 15, 16. But he's really, and I said this earlier, the player for Oklahoma that triggers versatility for Porter Moser really at both ends of the floor, because you can essentially play him 3 through 5 if need be.
Where you have Darthard coming off the bench as a very good perimeter threat. Hughley shoots well from the outside, but is a presence inside at his 6'10", 275. And Soares brings something a little bit different when he comes in at 6'6" and 215 pounds. But you're right about Moore. He can do so many things in different roles. Rick Crawford is still over there at the table.
And they may be addressing, make sure the time is correct as well.
That's what he was looking at the clock. So we'll get an explanation here from
good block. Well,
it was. So a block shot. Edom has 13, not 15. No goaltend. His hand hit the ball before the ball hit the glass. Jalen Moore, what a play that was. Uzam to the outside. On the drive, number 3 Ole. McCollum backing away with 10 on the shot clock and 1:22 to play in this one.
Well, and I tell you what, it took a while, didn't it?
It did. A 3 ball.
McCollum's had a great game.
Anthony, though, with 23.
That obviously puts him up 16, but you can't stress enough. Now, Anthony Boone's team came in here tonight and held their own.
That pass too tall for the 6'9" Glory Edom. Out of bounds to Oklahoma with less than a minute to go. But I do believe Anthony Boone got out of his team what he wanted here at Lloyd Noble Center on the road against a team ranked 12th in the nation and one whole 13th in the other.
Yeah, we'll be honest, you'll probably learn this from Coach Moser, but Oklahoma was not sharp, but I'm just so impressed with the confidence right out of the gate that Central Arkansas played. They literally played like they had nothing to lose.
McCollum dribbling outside with 7 to shoot. As he takes the ball in, and the rebound, a miss by number 10, Sam Godwin. And with time running down in this one, here is Johannes Kiersapu coming across the line, and he had a 16-point game tonight for Central Arkansas.
And John, this may sound strange, but in terms of Oklahoma, I don't think it's a bad thing that this didn't come easy. And now Coach Moser has a lot of teaching points for their last game with Monmouth on Sunday as they prepare for Big 12 conference play. But most important thing, if you're the Sooners, you get a victory here, and you move to 11-1.
And we welcome you into our post-game show, sponsored by Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink and easy to enjoy. And we'll be visiting with Porter Moser here shortly as we check out our player of the game, presented by OU Health. OU Health, the future of health, is here. As we welcome you into our Bud Light post-game show at Lloyd Noble Center. Boy, McCollum had some night. He finished up with 23 points, 9 of 17 from the field, 5 of 9 behind the arc.
Yeah, and most of the damage done in the first half when he had 18 points. And really carried Oklahoma offensively. Shot it well from 3, showed some mid-range. Oklahoma's also able to get him in some space at times where he was able to attack seams and finish. But McCollum's going to be one of those guys, John, that as you get into Big 12 play and you come down the stretch, the final 5 minutes where you're going possession by possession, you have to have a couple guys or at least one you can hand it to and say, hey, go create something for yourself or someone else.
As we're going to visit with the head coach of the Sooners, Porter Moser. Porter, a happy holidays to you. Did you accomplish what you wanted to with this game tonight, coming off the loss to North Carolina?
We wanted to win. We wanted to win, no matter how we got it. And I've done this a long time. And there's a lot of times you get Christmas slough, and try to get going. And, we practiced the 26th, 27th after giving them 5 days off. And, but, their team was in the same boat. So I thought they we got some things going, but you could just see we were a little step behind defensively early on. And we've got to be better. We've got to be better. But I'm so glad we got a chance to play though, because then you can move forward. Sometimes people have a big break and the league starts. So we had I thought that having an adversity today after Christmas only helps for a lot of teaching moments. The next couple of days instead of a huge blowout. So I'm looking at the glass half full.
So we know you well because that's exactly what we said prior to you coming over. McCollum was great, especially the first half offensively. 18 points. What did you think about him tonight?
He was really good, man. He especially start the second half to get us. I thought LaTrey Darhard had 3 or 4 really key plays in a time where we opened it up. He had an assist, he had 2 threes, and he had a steal down here.
The steal was big.
Yeah, I thought he had some really good things. I thought John Hughley did some nice things with that. And but Javion's ability to score is just something for us that he puts so much pressure on the defense with his quickness.
And then with Jalen Moore, what athletic ability he displays on both ends of the floor for you.
You know what? Jalen he can create so many things with his athleticism, rebounding. He wants it so bad, and sometimes he wants to do too many things. But I'm telling you, for him, he's such a great kid, and he finds ways to get an offensive rebound, a defensive rebound, and get his athleticism in the game. So I thought he had some really good rebounds. He helps us rebound when he's in there.
One more game before Big 12 action starts January 6th. Monmouth, who has a nice ball club.
Monmouth, I think, beat West Virginia. And we got a 2-day prep to get them, but they're very good. It'll be one of our better non-conference games that we got to play. I know how good they are. They're very well coached. Coach's son is a terrific player. And I know they've been sitting waiting too. They haven't played yet, and they're going to be coming in here fired up. But a lot of teaching moments for us. We wanted to get the win, and that's what we wanted. And now we can move forward and have some teaching moments as we go the next couple of days.
We were a little rusty too, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, I got the rust away probably at the 12-minute mark in the second half.
You know what the difference between you two and me is? You guys are always going to win. You got no losses coming out of being a
I don't have that pit in my stomach for you. You're right.
Every game you walk out of there with it.
We're going home and going to sleep.
You're going to watch Monmouth right next. Right. I'm going to have our bowl game, our Sooner Bowl game right here, and Monmouth right here. So let's go get a bowl win with our Sooners.
Hey, all the best to you, Porter. Have a happy and great New Year.
All right.